Have you noticed it taking more effort to stand up out of your chair lately? Do you push down on the armrests or your knees just to rise? Do the stairs feel steeper than they used to? Or do your legs feel shaky and unsure on the way down? Maybe you started reaching for the wall or a piece of furniture to steady yourself as you cross the room. If any of that sounds familiar, I need you to hear me clearly today. That weakness in your legs is not something you simply have to accept as the price of getting older. It is, in a very real sense, reversible, and a great deal of it starts on your plate. I am going to give you 8 specific foods that help rebuild the strength in your legs so you can walk steadier, rise from a chair without a struggle, and protect the one thing that matters most as we age, your independence. But you have to understand why your legs got weak in the first place, because if you don't fix the root cause, no food on earth will help. So stay with me. My name is Dr. Goodman. I am 65 years old, and in more than 30 years of practice, I have watched strong, capable people slowly lose their legs from under them, not to a disease, but to something quiet, gradual, and almost completely preventable. And I have watched others rebuild that strength in their 70s and 80s. The difference between those two groups very often comes down to what I am about to tell you. If keeping your legs strong and staying on your own 2 feet matters to you, do me a favor and subscribe right now, because this is one your spouse and your friends need too. So here is what is really happening. Starting around the age of 60 and speeding up after 70, your body begins to lose muscle faster and faster each year. Doctors have a name for it: sarcopenia. By some estimates, an inactive senior can lose 3 to 5% of their muscle mass every decade after 30, and that loss accelerates sharply later in life. And your legs, which carry your entire body, are hit the hardest. That is the shakiness when you stand. That is why your knees feel unreliable on the stairs. That is the slow, creeping loss of strength that, left alone, ends in a walker, a fall, a broken hip, and a loss of the independence you have spent your whole life building. But here is what almost no one tells you. There are 2 hidden reasons this happens, and both are fixable. The first is that most seniors simply do not eat enough protein. Protein is the raw material your body uses to build and repair muscle, and as our appetites shrink and cooking feels like more effort, we quietly eat less and less of it. The second reason is more surprising. After 60, your body becomes resistant to protein. It takes more protein, and the right kind, to trigger the same muscle-building response a younger body gets easily. Doctors call this anabolic resistance. So you are eating less protein at the very moment your body needs more of it. That is the trap. And these 8 foods are how you climb out of it. Let's begin. Food number 1 is eggs. If you take only one thing from this video, start eating eggs again. An egg is a near-perfect package of complete protein, and it is especially rich in an amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the on switch for building muscle. Your aging legs need that switch flipped, and eggs flip it. They also deliver vitamin D and choline, both of which your muscles and nerves depend on. And please, do not fear the yolk. The yolk holds most of the nutrition. 2 eggs in the morning is one of the simplest, cheapest things you can do for your legs. Food number 2 is fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, or mackerel. This one does double duty, and it is so important for your legs. First, it is high-quality protein. But second, it is loaded with omega-3 fats, and omega-3s do something remarkable. They calm the low-grade inflammation that quietly eats away at aging muscle, and studies suggest they actually help your muscles respond better to protein, partly cracking that anabolic resistance I told you about. 2 or 3 servings of oily fish a week can genuinely change how your legs feel. Food number 3 is Greek yogurt. For many seniors with smaller appetites, getting enough protein at every meal is the hard part, and Greek yogurt makes it easy. A single cup can carry 15 to 20 grams of protein, along with more of that muscle-triggering leucine, plus calcium and vitamin D for your bones, which your weak legs are leaning on. It is soft, it is easy to eat, and it is perfect as a snack. Food number 4 is lentils and beans. Not everyone wants meat at every meal, and not everyone can afford it, so this one matters. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and split peas are an inexpensive powerhouse of plant protein and fiber, and they are rich in magnesium and iron, both of which your muscles need to contract with strength and to carry oxygen. A bowl of lentil soup or beans and rice is humble, affordable leg fuel. And let me pause for one quick favor. If you are committed to getting your leg strength back, type the words "I will" in the comments below. It tells YouTube to share this with more seniors who are quietly struggling to stand up. Type 1, will, and stay close because food number 6 is the one that doesn't just build your legs, it actually improves the blood flow to them. Food number 5 is leafy greens, especially spinach. Here is where we start helping your legs in a second way. Spinach and other dark greens are rich in natural nitrates, magnesium, folate, and vitamin K. The magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax without cramping. And the nitrates, well, that brings us to the next one. Food number 6 is beets. This is the one I promised you. Beets are nature's richest source of dietary nitrates, and your body converts those nitrates into a molecule called nitric oxide, which opens up your blood vessels and increases blood flow. Why does that matter for weak legs? Because a muscle is only as strong as the blood supply feeding it. Better blood flow means more oxygen and more nutrients reaching your leg muscles, which means more strength and more endurance before they tire. In fact, beet juice has been shown in studies to improve walking distance and reduce fatigue. And as a wonderful bonus, that same improved circulation is exactly what warms up cold, numb feet. One food, 2 problems solved. Food number 7 is nuts and seeds, and pumpkin seeds in particular. These are small but mighty. They deliver plant protein, healthy fats, zinc, and a generous dose of magnesium. If your legs cramp at night or feel tight and twitchy, low magnesium is very often part of the story, and a small handful of pumpkin seeds or almonds a day helps refill that tank while feeding your muscles. Food number 8 is berries, or a small glass of pomegranate. After you work your muscles, even just by walking and standing, tiny bits of inflammation and oxidative stress build up, and in an aging body, that damage lingers longer. The deep-colored polyphenols are powerful antioxidants that help your muscles recover and protect your blood vessels at the same time. A handful of berries on your morning yogurt closes the circle beautifully. Now, here is the single most important tip in this entire video, and it is about how you eat these foods, not just which ones. You must spread your protein across the whole day. Most seniors eat almost no protein at breakfast, a little at lunch, and then a big dinner. But your aging muscles can only use so much protein at one sitting. To flip that muscle-building switch, aim for a solid serving of protein, roughly the amount in 2 or 3 eggs or a cup of Greek yogurt at every single meal. Protein at breakfast, protein at lunch, protein at dinner. That steady supply all day long is what finally overcomes the resistance and rebuilds the muscle. This one change alone has transformed my patient's legs. And that brings me to the mistake I have to warn you about. Because so many well-meaning seniors make it. They believe that walking alone will rebuild their leg strength. Now, please hear me. Walking is wonderful, but walking is cardio. It does not build strength. To rebuild a weak muscle, you have to gently challenge it. So pair these foods with the simplest strength move there is. Stand up from a sturdy chair and sit back down, slowly, as many times as you comfortably can. Just a few rounds a day. That is called a sit-to-stand, and combined with enough protein, it is how you turn that food into real, usable leg strength. Food gives your body the bricks. A little resistance tells it where to build. Let me tell you about a patient. I will call him Arthur, 74 years old. Arthur came to me gripping the furniture to cross my office, terrified of falling, and certain his walking days were numbered. We did not start with a prescription. We started with his plate, eggs and yogurt at breakfast, where before he ate only toast, fish, beans, and greens through the week, beets and berries for his circulation, and a simple set of sit-to-stands from his kitchen chair every morning. 8 weeks later, Arthur walked into my office and, without even thinking about it, rose from the waiting room chair without using his hands. He was back to walking his dog around the block. He had not gotten younger. He had simply fed his legs. Now, before you go, I have to give you some serious warnings because not all leg weakness is sarcopenia, and some of it is an emergency. If weakness comes on suddenly, especially in just one leg or one side of your body, or it comes with a drooping face, slurred speech, or sudden confusion, that can be a stroke. Call emergency services immediately. Do not wait. Do not eat a meal. Do not lie down and hope it passes. Every minute counts. Likewise, if you develop weakness rapidly over days, or it comes with unexplained weight loss, numbness, or severe pain, that needs a doctor soon because it can signal other conditions that food will not fix. And a special note, if you have kidney disease, please talk to your doctor before increasing your protein. The same goes if you take blood thinners and want to add a lot of leafy greens, since the vitamin K can matter. And keep your home well lit and clear of clutter. So let us bring it all together. Weak legs after 60 are not your destiny. They are largely the result of too little protein, a body that has grown resistant to it, and muscles starved of good blood flow. Fix all three with these 8 foods: eggs, fatty fish, Greek yogurt, lentils and beans, leafy greens, beets, nuts and seeds, and berries. Spread your protein across every meal, especially breakfast. Add a few sit-to-stands a day to tell those muscles to grow. And give your body 6 to 8 weeks to answer. I have watched this give people back their balance, their confidence, and their freedom to move through the world on their own 2 feet. If this helped you, tap that like button, subscribe, and share it. I am Dr. Goodman. Take good care.